Hi, and welcome to How to Send Fax with Communicator video tutorial. Before we start, make sure that you have installed Communicator Fax Printer and Port Monitor. To install Port Monitor, click on Tools menu and under Fax, select Install Port Monitor. You should run Communicator as an administrator when installing Port Monitor. Once you have installed Port Monitor, click on Tools menu and under Fax, select Add Fax Printer automatically to install Communicator Printer. If you wish to specify the settings yourself, you can choose to install Printer manually. When you are finished, inside the Communicator toolbar, click on the fax icon and select Send Fax option. Find the document that you want to fax to someone and click Open. Please note that you can only fax PDF files. Next, inside the Send Fax window, you will have to enter sender name, recipient name, and the fax number. Optionally, you can enter the rest of the information such as phone, email, and company name, as well as enter comments and select status. For example, urgent and please comment. In order to send all this information as a cover page, make sure that Enable Send Cover Page option is checked. You can select the quality of the fax by clicking the down arrow next to Send Fax button, and from drop-down menu, you can choose Standard, Fine, and Superfine resolution. Show Debug Info button will display debug information. To hide it, click the Hide Debug Info button. Once you have entered all information, click on Send Fax button to send the fax. Depending on the size of the document you are trying to fax, this may take a minute. Once the communicator has finished sending the fax, you will get a fax report telling you if the fax was sent successfully, and you will be able to print or save your fax as PDF. Click Close if you wish to exit. When you receive a fax, the fax icon will change its color to red. Click on a red fax icon and select Fax History to see all faxes. Inbound tab displays received faxes, and Outbound tab displays sent faxes. To read a fax, simply double-click the fax from the list. Since we have previously selected the Send Cover Page option, the cover page is included on the beginning of the fax with the sender and recipient's information. You can filter the faxes by clicking the drop-down menu next to Filter and choosing one of the options. For example, to display the faxes that were received last week, select the Last Week option. To send a fax from a browser or a third-party app with everything set up, open an app or a browser and select Print option. Inside of Print settings, it is important to select Communicator Fax as your printer. Once selected, click on Print button and Communicator will open a Send Fax window. Enter the rest of the information and click on Send Fax button to send a fax.